Leading off. Okay, Mudville fans, I'm getting feedback from several directions that the audio is intermittently slow and fast, and that the video is, and the audio is jarbled. So again, I think it's just the cell connectivity here in rural Mason County is the problem. But I will continue broadcasting and try to restart the broadcast between games to get a new live stream. So now on the hill is number 99, Ryan Kinney. And he starts him off. The first pitch, fastball for a strike. This is 21 batting. And Kinney drops down and gives him a sidearm look and gets a strike two swinging. Oh, it is? Okay. I just heard the video is perfect now. No thanks to me. I think it's just the randomness of locking onto a good cell signal. But so if you haven't been able to follow, we're in the top of the fourth right now. Mudville's up 4-1. Donato pitched a great 3 innings in the strike zone a lot. Gave up just 1 run. And Kinney's come in to relief here in the top of the fourth and has a 1-1 count. And that's a ground ball that's going to bounce foul to keep the count at 1-2. So I have nobody on, nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Mudville scored 1 run in the first, then last inning in the third they scored 3 runs after 5 consecutive walks. But they had some pretty good at-bats to drive up the pitch count and work those counts into walks. It's a 1-2 pitch. And he drops down again, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. Yeah, this is a good thing about paper. I can just write whatever I want down here and just keep going in order. You got, yeah. Strike 1 swinging. We got 1 out here in the top of the fourth. And that ball's just inside. 1-1. Ball 2 away. Oh, I'm sorry. The count is 3-0. I missed the pitch. I called one wrong. That one just missed. I don't know if it was outside or if the umpire thought it was high, but it looked like a good pitch from here. But ball 4. Runner on first, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Mudville leads 4-1, despite the scoreboard saying 3-1. Probably can't see that on the live feed. Throw over, runner's back in time. Pitch is a little low. Seen that pitch be a strike a couple times today to the right-handed batters, but umpire thought that was low. That must just be missing off the outer half of the plate there. I was right around it, just not quite catching enough of the plate to get those strikes called. And that's a swing and a foul ball back over the third base dugout.
I got one left. I think baseball's.
All right, so we got a 2-1 count, runner on first, 1 out. And that's a nice pitch. Made an adjustment and got that low fastball over the plate this time on the inside corner. And that's a flare into left field, but our left fielder doesn't need to move more than one step to his right. So that'll be out number 2, and the runner will have to stay at first. This brings up number 4. Two outs, runner on first. Pitch swings and fouls it straight back. 0-1. Runner goes. Ground ball through the hole into right field, right between the second baseman and first baseman. Good hit and run. That will send the runner on first all the way to third. We got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Pitch is fouled off. Brings the count to 0-1. 2 outs, runners on the corners. No runs in this inning. Mudville leads 4-1. Top of 4.
Let's go, Cal.
Just misses inside. 1-1. And he swings through that 1-1 fastball to make the count 1-2. Ryan is a pitch away from getting out of this. What's that? Yeah, number 1. Yep. Just misses away. Oh, it's 11, you're right. He hit in a 3-hole at the beginning of the game. 2-2 count here. And a swing and a miss. Foul tip, but catcher squeezes it, and Kenny works himself out of a little mini jam to keep Enfuego off the scoreboard this inning. So that's 3.5 played. Bottom of 4 coming up. It looks like we'll have Kabani, Winchester, and then back to the top with Lennon Jones. Those coaches mixing things up. He said something about, what did he say? Did he kill the EH or did he kill the DH?
Killed the DH. I don't have the board. I thought you had the board.
Yes. All right, Cole Cabani's going to lead it off for Mudville here in the bottom of the 4th. Mudville leading Enfuego 4-1 on a beautiful, partly cloudy day. 65 degrees, I guess. Slight breeze blowing out to left field. There's that low outside pitch that umpire likes to call. Strike one. Curveball off the plate. Lays off. Evens the count at 1-1. Ball 2. Misses away. Good hack and a pitch kind of jammed him on his fist a little bit. Fouls it back. Down at 2-2. Oh. Well, that was a called third strike, but that was definitely in the left-handed batter's box. Probably 4 inches off the plate. But umpire says it's a strike, and that's how it works in baseball. So that's out number 1. And Winchester looks at ball 1. Ball 2 misses away. 2-0 count. Yes. I think it's the low ones he's calling out. And that ball is way outside for ball 3. And a 3-0 pitch just catches the outside corner for strike one. And that's ball 4 high. Now Ben Winchester works a walk. That brings it to the top of the order. Leonard Jones steps into the box. Runner on first. 1 out. And a chopper to the second baseman who charges, makes the play at first. Runner advances to second. 2 outs. Winchester on second base with 2 outs, and this brings Williams to the plate. And he takes ball 1 low. And he ground ball to the shortstop. That's dying quickly on the grass. Up the line. Shortstop makes a good play. Charges hard. Barehands it and throws over to first to get the 3rd out of the inning. And 1 walk, no runs, no hits, no errors. 4 innings in the books. And the score remains 4-1 Mudville. Yeah, looks like Mudville's got a new pitcher on the mound. Number 22, Aiden Carter. Left-handed pitcher in there for Mudville.
Let's go, Drew. Come on, Drew.
All right, number 35 comes to the plate for Enfuego here. I guess he's getting his guys in. Yeah, 35 here. So we got a 1-1 count here in the top of the fifth. Hayden Carter's pitching now for Mudville. 1-2 count. Ball in. Move the count to 2-2. And this is high. Got a full count. So I just made some adjustments on the camera. The video may not be as sharp, but hopefully the broadcast will be a little better given the limitations we have here on the broadband. And that's a line drive hit right to the first baseman, who turns to his left, drops to the knee, and makes a good play. Coach is giving him a hard time for not charging the ball, but they're just joking, of course. Nice play on that hard line drive. 1 down here in the fifth. I didn't see 8. So that was a hard ground ball to the third baseman, who made a good play on the ball, and the throw was low, and first baseman couldn't dig it out, and the runner goes to second. So 1 out runner on second here in the top of the fifth and final inning of this exhibition game. We're playing 2 5-inning games today against Enfuego, for anyone who hasn't gotten that message. The Blaze did not have enough pitching to play another game. And that's ball 1 to number 44. Fly ball in the deep center field. Tracked down and caught, and the throw comes into third, keeping the runner from advancing. He has to stay at second. And that's out number 2. And a swing and a miss by number 3. Here we go for strike 1. And a throw behind the runner at second. Just not in time. Runner gets back in with a good head first slide and reaches for the bag right before the tag. 2-1. Ball low. That brings the count. That was ball 2. That brings the count to 2-1. And he swings at a high fastball and tosses it straight back into the cage. Just missing my phone. And 2-2 count. And he spoils a good curveball to hang. 2-2. that's a strike three looking. Nice pitch. Off-speed pitch on the inner half of the plate. Throws the batter. Out number 3. No runs, no hits for that inning for Enfuego. And the score remains 4-1. Yeah, I think we're just hitting to hit. Yeah. So it's a 5-inning game. We're going to play the bottom half even though we're winning 4-1, just because both teams I think are trying to get some reps in here at the start of the delayed summer season. Should be Worsham, Kinney, and Short. Batting here in the bottom of the 5th. Not sure how much of a break we'll take between the games. I think I'll just keep this. I'll mute it and keep the live stream going, just since I seem to have a signal right now. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th. Good hard cut by Worsham. Strike 1. Ball 1 low. 1-1 count. Called strike. Brings the count to 1-2. Low inside pitch. And that ball's just out. Good eye. Works the count to 2-2. And there's a slaps. You get the bat head out. It slaps it over to the shortstop, who comes in charging and makes a good play. He's made a few good plays today. And that's a 6-3 put out. He's made some. He's made a few good plays. I don't know. And that's a first pitch breaking ball to Kinney. And that is outside. Ball 1. Ball 2. And ball 3. All pitches missing away here at this AB. And that's a 4-pitch walk drawn by Kinney. Runner on first, 1 out. Brings up number 24, Short. And that's ball one high. Mr. Short. There's a ground ball to the third baseman who bobbles it, recovers, and makes the throw just a little wide. Good hustle up the line. Everyone's safe. And this brings Carter to the plate. Single in the first. And he sends a high pop-up just behind second base. Infield fly rules in effect. And Carter's pulled out. And the runners have to stay put. That's out number 2. You know, if the player catches it, I just score it as a F4. I think if it drops, then he's out on the infield fly. But let's talk about a game changer here. So we got 2 outs. Runners on first and second, and Shoops at the plate for the Muddies. Looks at a low fastball for a strike there. I think that brings the count to 1-1. And that's a deep ball to right field. And the right fielder makes a good play running back to his right, catches the ball about 10 feet in front of the fence. And that'll end the inning and the game. Mudville takes the win, 4-1 in this 5-inning exhibition game. And I'm going to keep this stream going, since it looks like we have a good connection. Yep, so I think we're going straight into the next game, folks. So don't step away. It looks like Michael Hyde's going to. Yeah, 1 10-inning game, I guess. More. Yeah, I'm making it 2 games too, because my scorecard will fill up. And we'll have a whole new lineup. All right, so game 1 is in the books. We're now starting another 5-inning game against Enfuego. Blaze was unable to play 2 today. They were out of pitching. And we've got a whole new lineup for Mudville. So, and Enfuego, I don't know, they've been kind of throwing guys in their batting order randomly. So, I'm not sure if they're just going to pick up where they left off or not. But either way, number 9 comes to the plate for Enfuego to face Michael Hyde. Or one last game. And first pitch fastball. Line outside for ball 1.
Get him down, Cole. Yeah, right. Totally in here.
And that's ball four for a leadoff walk. And that brings up number 7. And he lays down a good bunt right to the third baseman who's charging. And nice dig by the first baseman on the low throw to get the out at first. So sacrifice bunt. Now the clouds are really burning off and the sun is out. Turned into a beautiful day. Gentle breeze blowing out now to right center.
Boy. 82.
And that's a first pitch strike. They made an adjustment here and it's got a couple good pitches in a row. First outing of the year for Michael Hyde. And another nice pitch right on the outside corner, strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch coming. And an emergency hack, line drive to the first baseman, who's got the runner at second, too far off, throws to the shortstop for the double play. And that is pitcher's best friend. So that is a line out to the first baseman and a 3-6 double play. And I'm not sure if Kurt's just subbing people in for this next 5, or I'm just going to start a new lineup so my scorecard doesn't get full. Looks like we're going to pick up where we left off, but I'm just going to, looks like Walden's going to lead off the inning. I'm just going to make him the leadoff batter for this game. And Kyle Walden steps into the box. And he swings at the first pitch fastball and fouls it off behind the first base dugout for strike 1. And that pitch was low and outside for ball one. 1-1 count. On deck is Shanks. And that's a fly ball to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, falls it in, out number one.
They're not playing just like a.
I'm just starting my card over. Okay.
I did too, but they're
Yeah.
not. The lineup is just
Yeah.
plugging people in.
Yeah. Shanks the plate. Looks like Ben Porter's on deck. And called for a strike. And a nice curveball to bring the count to 0-2. And ball's blown away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he sits on a curveball and sends it to the shortstop, who's played great all day, but can't hold that one in. And Shanks is safe at first. And Ben Porter comes to the plate. Gets his signs. And Preston Pierce is on deck. Swings through a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0-1 count. 1 out, runner on first. And Porter takes that pitch low. Evens the count at 1-1. And 1-1 pitch is high. And works the count to 2-1. And pitcher throws over to first.
Yeah, I'll get when I go through the batting, I'll just.
And a 2-1 pitch to Porter. Swings at a high fastball. Evens the count to 2-2. And timeout called by the catcher. 2-2. 1 out, runner on first here in the bottom of the first inning of our second 5-inning doubleheader against Enfuego. And Porter spoils that fastball to stay alive at 2-2. Foul ball. And another foul ball straight back. So staying alive here. 2-2. Batter calls timeout. And here we go again with a 2-2 pitch. And that ball's just off the plate, and catcher can't squeeze it. And the runner advances to second. So we got an RBI opportunity here. And a full count.
Hey, let's go. How about to win this, kid? Want to knock here? How about it, Porter? Yes, sir.
Porter calls timeout again. Adjusts his batting glove.
There we go. Win this, fella. Get him there. There we go.
And he sends a fly ball into shallow right field. Right fielder calls off the second baseman, and the runner has to stay at second. So it's out number 2. And that brings up Pierce with Jack Shoop on deck. 2 outs, runner on second. Pierce takes a good hack at high fastball. 0-1.
There we go. See dragging now, you bet.
Ball 1 away. He's count at 1-1.
Let's go, Presto.
And the pitcher just balked. The shortstop made a break for the bag, and the pitcher, I think, flinched before stepping off. So that'll send our runner to third. So Shanks is at third. And we got a 1-1 count on Pierce, so another RBI opportunity for the Muddies. That's fouled straight back into the screen. 1-2. Check the camera. Tilted, but otherwise okay. Oh, and there's that low strike off the plate that umpire likes. We've seen that 3 or 4 times today. And that's out number 3.
Oh, God damn it.
And Michael Hyde back on the mound here to start the top of the second. All right, number 40 steps to the plate for Enfuego. Michael Hyde comes set. And fastball just misses away. And there's a good fastball that's grounded 2 hops to the first baseman who fields a Sunday hop, takes it to the bag, and gets the first out of the inning. Hyde led the game off with a walk, but some few high pitches, but he's made an adjustment and he's got everything down in the zone now.
Number that's better.
24. And he swings through a first pitch fastball. Nice pitch. Fastball on the just gets a bit to the outside corner. 0-2. Yeah, fastball got away from him a little. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That'll even the count at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch coming here. 1 out here in the top of the second. And a nice off-speed pitch. Good changeup that just missed on the inside. Oh, and they're going to appeal down to first, and they're going to say that he did not check his swing. So that's a strikeout for Mr. Hyde.
It was injustice. It was a strike.
Looked like it, yeah, looked like it.
Yeah, look at what it's like. Yeah. 5.
All right, 2 outs here in the top of the second. And a swing and a miss by number 5. Yeah, fastball just misses above the belt. 1-1 count. And curveball in there for a strike. Throws the batter. And wastes the fastball away. Evens the count at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is a curveball. It is hit hard but foul just outside the bag at third base. So provide battles to stay alive. Count stays at 2-2. Fastball just misses low. Evens or brings the count full. Full count 3-2. Ooh. So the high fastball batter checked his swing, peeled down to first, goes nowhere for Mudville. So that's ball 4. We got a 2-out walk. Number 18 comes to the plate. That looked more than the last one, I thought. And that fastball was low and in, gets a piece of the batter. So we all have runners on first and second here with 2 outs. Coach is going to go out and talk to Michael Hyde. Short is catching, John Short.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Timeout's over. We got runners on first and second, 2 outs. And that's the first pitch fastball for a strike. I didn't. And the 0-1 pitch. Just a little low.
Number 21 is the batter.
And swing and a miss. Fastball at the knees. 1-2 count. And there's a called third strike on the outside corner to get out of the inning. Good recovery by Michael Hyde. And we go to the bottom of the second. It looks like it. I got a pitching change for Enfuego. Looks like a lefty, throwing pretty hard. Looks like Shoop will be leading it off here for Mudville. in the bottom of the second, and it's like Williams is on deck.
Just keep working hard. I really didn't see anything wrong with his mechanics. I wouldn't try to change it.
Yep. All right, here we go, bottom of the second.
He's around the plate.
Pitcher steps off, steps back on. He's now into his windup. And there's that low outside pitch to that umpire. Yeah, that pitch is unhittable, but strike today. And the fastball low. Ball two. And strike two swinging, a low fastball. Ball three. Ball four, I had the count wrong. It's a bit of bat by Jack Shoop. Work a walk. It's this fast working left hander. That brings up Williams with number 14, J.C. Worsham on deck. First pitch, fastball swing and a miss for strike one. Another good hack. Swings through it, strike two. Yeah, it's a ball outside. One ball, two strikes. And swing and a miss for strike three. Pitcher is in the strike zone, throwing low to mid 80s here. Yeah, good looking pitcher. And that's ball one to J.C. Worsham. And runner goes, and that's a ball. It gets away from the catcher. Stolen base for Shoop. And a 2-0 count on Worsham. And count's now 3-0. And taken all the way. Fastball for a strike. 3-1. One out. Runner on second. And that's a slow roller to the second baseman. It's going to be a tough play. And he's just got him by a step at first for the out. The runner advances to third. And that brings Paul Noon to the plate. And he takes first pitch for a called strike. And John Short's on deck. That's fouled back. 0-2. Oh, 2 count here, 2 outs, runner on third. Mudville trying to get onto the scoreboard this game. And that's a good pitch on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And that'll end the second inning. One walk, no hits, no runs. 0-0 going into the top of the third. Okay, here we go. Start of the third inning. 25 bat. And he looks at strike one. And he checks his swing, and they appeal down, and that's called a strike. 0-2. Yeah. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Hyde steps off. And a nice curveball that's fouled, and it's gonna catch is gonna be made right at the fence. Great play by third baseman. That was number 4, Preston Pierce, who made a good play right at the fence in foul territory. So that's out number 1. And foul ball for strike 1. And breaking ball misses high. Evens the count at 1-1. And looks at strike 2. Fastball in the outer corner. 1-2 count. Fastball high. Evens count at 2-2. And fastball 3 outside. Works the count full. 3-2. One down here in the top of the third. And got him swinging for strike 3. I don't know. Yeah, number 4 comes up to bat for. Batter calls time right when Hyde is starting his wind up. Umpire gives it to him. And we got 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the third, no score for either team. Sorry, top of the third, no score for either team. And he looks at ball 1, just missed with the fastball. And that fastball's fouled out over backstop by the third base dugout. Evens the count at 1-1. And good curveball, just misses low, and the runner, or the batter, doesn't bite. 2-1. Fastball just misses low. 3-1. And there's a nice pitch. Make the count full. Strike 2. Full count, 3-2. Ground ball to shortstop. Graham scoops it up, fires it over in plenty of time for out number 3. Let's see if Mudville can put together a little rally here. Not much happening so far this game. Offensively,
Is there any score in this supposed game? No.
not yet. All right. Short steps to the plate here in the bottom of the third. Looks a ball one. Ball two. This pitcher works fast. That's a good cut at the 2-0 pitch. Strike one. 2-1. That ball just misses away. Good eye. Let's count to 3-1. And a swing and a miss at a low fastball right at the bottom of the zone. Full count. That's fouled straight back. Stay alive here. Extend the at bat. 3-2. And that's fouled back too. Out of play over the first base dugout. 8-pitch at bat coming up here. That ball's hit hard. Stay fair. Just hooking foul. Hooked just left of the 319 marked foul pole. Probably 10 feet left of it. Over the fence. A long strike. He extends this at bat. 9th pitch coming up. And fouls another one off. Stay alive. Catcher can't squeeze it. 10th pitch coming up. Catcher going out to talk to his pitcher. I don't know if he was a little rattled by that foul ball over the fence in left field. But short seems to be dialed in here with a great at bat. Here we go again. 3-2. 10th pitch of the at bat. And that's lifted into right center field. That could get down, and it does. Right between the center fielder and the left fielder, over the extended arm of the right fielder. Gets down and bounces to the fence, and short's in there with a stand-up double after a great at bat. It's a long fly ball right into the gap between the center fielder and the right fielder, and got down between them and one hop the fence. This brings up Carter, and it looks like Andrew Graham's on deck. And that one gets away from the catcher. It was not. So that ball got away from the catcher, and there was some confusion that it might have been a foul ball, but it was not. And so the runner coasts into third standing up. This Carter has is that a ball? And that's a ball high. Is that first pitch a ball? Yeah, so wild pitch, yeah. 2-0 count. Ball three, misses low. And that's ball four high. So 4-pitch walk for Carter. Runners on the corners with no outs. This might be a good spot for a safety squeeze. Is he bunting here? Safety squeeze. He's fast. Be a hard play at first too. Well, there we go. Let's see if coach is gonna have him lay something down and put the game in motion here. Throw over to first. Not in time. And he looks at strike one. So back to the top of the order. Walton's on deck. Looks like we just got 11 batters in the order here. Just like the first game. And Graham fouls that one back. Counts 0-2. And Graham lays off a good eye. Low fastball. A bit of a guess what the bottom of that strike zone is here today. But it's lower than usual. That one is clearly down. And Graham fouls that off to stay alive. 1-2. And again, spoils a good pitch. Keep the bat alive. That stays at 1-2. Mm-hmm. And Graham fouls that one back straight over the backstop. And the seventh pitch of his bat coming up here. Count remains at 1-2. There goes the runner, and that's high. Lays off the curveball. Does not drop into the strike zone. So we got runners on second and third here with that 2-2 count. Nobody out. And Graham hits a ground ball to the and the catcher did not hang on to the ball. He's going to call time. The ball beat the runner, but he came in, short came in sliding, and as he hit the catcher sliding, the ball popped out of the glove. So that should be called safe. He's safe. Yep, one run's in, and we got runners on the corner now. So Graham with the fielder's choice. The third baseman who decides to come home with it. Throw beats the runner, but the slide, as he slides in, the catcher lost the ball. And so that's going to be run number one. And on that play, Carter is going to move over to third. So we got runners at first and third for Walden. No outs. Another RBI opportunity here. And a throw over to first. Graham wasn't one step off the bag, so gets back easily. Another throw over to first. I'm guessing if we see a steal here, it's going to be a delayed steal. The runner on third. And that's ball one to Walden. So Graham works an 8-pitch at bat into an RBI fielder's choice. Oh, and that ball is hit into the left center gap. It's going to roll almost to the fence in that thick grass. Center fielder hauls it in, and we may have a play at the plate here. Throw comes into the cutoff, and that throw is going to be up the line, the first base line, and that's going to be 2 RBI double for Walden. And the bats have come alive here in the bottom of the third inning. So that brings Shanks to the plate with Porter on deck and Pierce in the hole. Got a runner on second. Still nobody out. So they're going to appeal to third base, saying that, I'm guessing, Graham missed the base. And they're going to step on the base, and he's calling it safe. So he did not miss the bag. Yeah, the appeal. And he looks at strike one on the outside corner.
That was a 76, I think.
And curveball fools him, swings over the top of it. That was a really good pitch. 0-2 count. And that's a fastball away. Catcher can't haul it in, and Walden's going to advance to third on the wild pitch. And a 1-2 count to Shanks. Dugout's livened up here this inning with the offensive performance. That's ball two inside. Ball three. Moves him off the plate. Another inside fastball. And ball four. So Shanks works a walk. Runners on first and third. Still no out. Porter comes to the plate. We might have another bunt situation here. And Porter takes fastball inside. It's not squaring around. Runners stay put. In the 1-0 pitch. Porter hits a high fly ball to fairly deep right field. This is probably going to get the job done. Here comes the throw. Good throw. And it's not time. Sac fly for Porter. Another run across the plate. And he's on first. I've got 4-0. So Walden just scored on that sac fly by Porter. Shanks got walked on first still because he couldn't advance on the fly ball to right field. Yeah. The throw was cut off.
I was like, why is he not moving?
And we got Pierce at the plate here. Sorry for the trying to get the scoring straightened out. And that's a ball. Yeah, I think that was a ball. It's 2-0 or 3-0. We have a 2-0 count here, I think, folks. That's a strike on the low outside corner. And that's ball four low. So there were 3 balls. So we got runners on first and second. Just the 1 out. Just a sacrifice fly. The only recorded. And Shoop is going to come to the plate. He walked last inning. So the Muddies have just And that was a ground ball to the first baseman who made the play at first, but then the runners advanced, so that kind of works like a bunt. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Williams to the plate. And Worsham on deck. And swings at a good fastball. 0-1. Another good fastball. Called second strike. Fouled back behind home plate. Count remains 0-2.
What's your son's name on it?
Another foul ball. Back behind the right side of home plate, up on the hill there. 0-2 count. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat coming here. And that curveball misses inside for ball 1.
Nice pitch.
It's a good eye to lay off that curveball on an 0-2 count. Fastball in. Works it back to 2-2. Another good at-bat for the Muddies. Pitch number 7 coming here. And that ball's got a chance. Driven deep to left field. One hops the fence. That's going to score 2 runs. And he goes in with a stand-up double. That was the hardest hit ball of the day, folks. Towering line drive. 1 or 2 hop that fence just in front of the scoreboard. Great at bat. That plates Shanks and Pierce. And the Muddies keep the rally alive and are 1 batter away from batting around the batting order of this inning. Worsham looks at strike 1. Noon's on deck. Swings at a good fastball for strike 2. Counts 0-2. Ball 1 away. And there's a slow roller to the second baseman. It's dying in the grass. That's going to be trouble, and everyone's safe. But we got a run down here on third base, and he's going to get back to third. And on the play, we're going to try to go to second, and we do. All right, so aggressive base running that works out for the Muddies. So Williams got to third on the slow roller to the second baseman. That's an infield single. But on the throw to first, rounded third and was thinking about going home and got himself in a rundown, which he was able to get back to third. And then on the play, runner advanced to second. And there's a ground ball to the second baseman. Just by a hair, gets Noon out. The fast running Noon almost beats out a slow roller to the second baseman. That's going to be out number 3. But the Muddies bat around the order. So Short will lead off the next inning again. And let's see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 1, 2 walks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs in the bottom of the third. Muddies lead after 3, 6-0. 2 more innings to play. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change for Mudville. Get a number there and I'll tell you who's pitching. Number 2. Still learning the roster, so I'm going to have to look at my sheet here. That's Leonard Jones. coming in relief of Michael Hyde, who pitched 3 solid innings, not giving up a run. So Hyde had 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 hit batter, no hits, and 3 innings pitched, no runs. Pretty solid first outing of the season, as have been all of the muddy outings so far this weekend.
So the seniors, I'm sure they're probably just, their teams
This is the 4th inning, and we're playing 5, I think. If you split the game up, it's either the 8th or the 4th. Or, I'm sorry, the 8th or the 9th. It's either the 4th inning or the 9th. We were told we were playing 2 5-inning games, so that's why I'm scoring it. So 2 more to go. There's some position changes, but we got some substitutions too. They changed the batting order or just the defensive alignment? All right. I'm not going to worry about that for my scorecard. You gotta. So we switched. There's some defensive movement. We got 11 batters in the order, so the defensive substitutions can probably be made without changing the batting order. So, and Leonard Jones starts off his batter with a ball. And that's popped straight up. It's coming back to the fence. We might have a play for our catch. No, just a little bit out of reach. The backstop here is about 40 feet behind home plate, and that just didn't hang in the air long enough to give us a chance to make the play, but nice effort. So we got a 1-1 count on number 11, who I believe is their shortstop. And a nice curved ball that gets fouled back for a 1-2 count. It did. Yeah. Late break on that. He's a shortstop? Yeah. And that ball is drilled into the left center gap, and that is against the fence. Porter tracks it down and gets it in quickly, and not in time to get the runner at second. That ball hit the base of the fence out there in just left of dead center field, and Porter hauled it in and threw it to second base, but no chance of getting the runner on that long hit. So we got a leadoff double. And that's ball 1 down. Number 35 at the plate. Coach is adjusting the outfielders over a little bit for a pull hit from the lefty. And he flares that foul into left field, and there's no chance of play. It's out of play over the batting cage. So we got a 1-1 count coming here. Runner on second, no outs. Timeout called by the batter, it looks like. That last ball was tattooed. Yeah, no, the double. And there's another one hit hard, but right at the right fielder, hauls it in. So we got a man there, as they say. That's a tough play because those line drives right at you in the outfield can sometimes really knuckle. But a right fielder made a good play on it. And even though it was fairly deep, that runner at second did not try to test the throw, and he stays at second base. So 1 down. And that's a fastball fouled behind us here for strike one. Well, Enfuego's come out swinging this inning. Lennon Jones is in the strike zone, trusting his defense to make plays for him, which they have so far.
Sometimes if there's somebody who's played the game.
And that's a nice pitch. High fastball that's popped up into shallow left field. Left fielder's on it, makes the play, and runner on second has nowhere to go. Two nice plays in the outfield. Number 44 at the plate. And breaking ball just a little inside and clips the runner just so slightly, but that's a hit batter. So 44 will take a trip down to first base. We got runners on first and second with 2 outs here on the top of the fourth. And that pitch misses low, ball 1. Ball too low. Foul ball. Good fastball. High and outside. Fouled back. For strike 1. 2-1 count. And ground ball to the shortstop. Graham scoops it up, throws across his body, and makes the play at first base. And that will end the inning. So a couple of hard hit balls, but no damage done as the Muddies play good defense there behind Lennon Jones. And we're going to the bottom of the fourth with the score: Mudville 6 and Enfuego 0. That's 3.
That was 9. We played 9. That was the 4th of this possible. One more inning.
This is no, they're 1.5 because this is bottom of 4. 6.
Bottom of the 4th of this. Sorry.
Me too. All right, so Muddies are able to bat around. It looks like got the same pitcher out there as last inning. Gonna get his work in. Threw a lot of pitches last inning. I think it's the same guy. It's a lefty who looks like the last guy. That might not be. Number 4 out there? It was number 4. Yep, same guy. So, yeah. So the number 4, the lefty pitcher for Enfuego, last couple innings, remains on the mound. 68 pitches so far. And Short's going to lead off the inning again this inning after Muddy's batted around last inning. And he's going to hit a fly ball in the left center. It's going to nice play by the left fielder to cut it off. Looked like it might drop in that Bermuda Triangle, but the left fielder comes in and makes a good shoestring grab for out number 1. This brings Carter to the plate. He looks at ball 1, first pitch. Ball 2 in the dirt. Ball 3. And 4-pitch walk is that fastball misses low. And this brings Andrew Graham to the plate. He had RBI last inning to start off the scoring. And came around to score himself. And he looks at ball 1. And ball 2 low. All right. I don't see that Enfuego has anybody warming up in the bullpen, so. And there goes the runner. Pitch is low, dug out by the catcher, but the throw is not in time. And Aiden Carter has himself a stolen base. And Graham has a 3-0 count. And Graham has to look at a fastball piped right on the center of the plate. That 3-0 count, taken all the way. 3-1 pitch. Called strike 2. And that's ball 4 in the dirt. Graham works a walk. We have runners on first and second. And Walden is up, back to the top of the order. So Mudville trying to put something together again here this inning. Swing and a miss at a good fastball. Good cut. Walden doubled last time to left field. Very hard hit ball. Scoring a couple of runs. Looks a ball 2. Popped back out of play for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch coming. 1-2 pitch. That's outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Runners on first and second. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is fouled back and is going to also get out of play right behind us here. Oh, hear that hit with a thud.
This is your first light high.
2-2 pitch. It's high. And another good at bat by the Muddies. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming. And there's a long fly ball into left field, and that is going to leave the yard. 3-run shot right over the 340 sign. Probably went about 355 feet. So 2 hard hit balls in a row by Walden, and that was just a long home run. I wouldn't call it a line drive. It was just a long. Yeah, it's kind of left center, but yeah, right over the 340 sign. Sorry, we're just a game changer here. So let's see, I gotta fill in the scorecard. So that's a 3-run home run with 1 out. And we got 77 hitting for Shanks here. That's Jack Donato. Fouls one off. Is that 0-2? Yeah, we got an 0-2 count. I looked at a strike and then just fouled off that fastball out of play. And he lifts one into left field, right at the left fielder. He's got a beat on it, comes in a few steps, and it makes the catch for out number 2. And that brings up number 32, Ben Porter, with 2 outs, nobody on. Flew out to right field in the first inning, sacrifice fly to right field in the third inning, and he looks at strike 1. And he fouls that off the end of the bat, pitch on the outside half of the plate. 0-2. And good curveball for strike 3. Looking. And that will end the 4th inning, but Mudville gets 3 runs on Walden's 3-run homer. Yeah, we should, since this is just, since we were the home team both times.
I guess the nice thing is our second game is going to start right now.
Yeah, so we'll get out of here early. That's nice. We get home by 7 or 6, maybe even.
I can do it whichever level I want, but I was trying to take some pictures of my son because I don't have any video of it. So that GoPro here, it's the whole folder thing. He's got just his phone there broadcasting the game. Anybody that don't want to come, just watch it.
All right, here we go. Top of the 5th. Number 9 comes to the plate. Lennon Jones remains on the mound. Left-handed hitting number 9. Outfield shifts over to pole position. And he looks at ball 1. And that's a fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder calls it off, tracks it down, and makes the out. And another lefty up at the plate here for Enfuego. Ball 1, high and outside to player number 7. And fouled out of play down the left field line. 1-1. One out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch coming. And nice pitch. Fastball on the low outside corner. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another good pitch, but just a little inside. Froze the batter. But umpire's not going to give that as a strike, so count evens to 2-2. Fastball high. Runs the count full. And foul ball flared down the left field line. Count remains full. And pitch is low, ball 4 for a 1 out walk. This brings up number 1 for Enfuego. Runner goes. Oh, and pitch was a little low, and catcher couldn't quite secure the grip on it. Keeps it in front of him, but there's no throw to second, so the runner advances. Ball 2. 2-0 count here, 1 down in the top of the 5th. Runner on second. Mudville leads 6-0. Actually, I take that back. We lead 9-0. There's a line drive in the right field. 1 hopper to the right fielder who gets it in quickly, keeps the runner at third. So we got runners on the corner now after that single with 1 out. Yeah, so I misspoke. It's 9-0 after that 3-run shot last inning. Runner goes. Catcher eats it, no throw. Second and third, 1 out here with a 1-0 count. And that's popped straight back into play. It's going to hit the bleachers behind us. Watch out. Just misses a fan. He's on his phone.
I looked up and it was in the sun, so I didn't know where it was going. I wasn't even looking.
1-1 count. Curveball away. Batter holds up. Ball 2. Fastball up and in. Ball 3. And that got a piece of him right in the left upper arm, so that's a hit batter. We'll load the bases. Still one out. It's been the best opportunity for Enfuego all day. Got out of a couple jams, but see if we can get ourselves a ground ball or a defensive play. Yeah, that's blowing this way. Yeah, good pitch. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Going outside for ball one. 1-1 count. Very nice pitch on the inside corner. Freezes the batter. Strike two. 1-2 strikes, one down here. Bases loaded in the top of the fifth. Mudville leads 9-0. Good curveball. Just misses the strike zone. Batter wasn't swinging. Was able to hold up the swing. 2-2 count. And there's a ground ball to our second baseman. It's going to go to first, make the turn. Oh, not enough time to get the runner at first, but he gets the lead runner there at second. 1 run will score. But they, more importantly, get the out. Double plays are hard to come by in this very long grass in the infield here. And that was a slow roller to begin with. And that's ball one to number 5. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Curveball misses for a ball. Fastball just misses in. And there's a strike. 3-1 count now. And a swing and a miss. The high fastball. So he's battled back. 3-2. And the runner's going to go because that's a little flare. It's going to be a tough play for the first baseman. A foul ball. So that was a little flare pop up in foul territory, just right of the first base foul line. Far enough the first baseman couldn't get to it, and far enough right that the second baseman couldn't get there. So we'll reset. And the runner on first will be going on the pitch here with a full count and 2 outs. So runner on third as well. Strike 3 called, and that gets him out of the inning. Batter thought that was ball 4, but that's that low outside pitch that's been called all day. And let's see, are we going to play the bottom half of the fifth?
Nope, not hitting.
Looks like we're done. The cats are doffed, waving in congratulations to the other team, and display a social distancing display of sportsmanship. And that's going to be it, folks. I'm going to shut down the stream. I'll check it out in the next day or so and see if the adjustments I made are worthwhile. We'll try to keep making adjustments for the road trip to Montana and Wyoming so that those of you who can't make the trip can hopefully take in some of the games online.